Hey everyone, what's up? Here's a little update on what I have been up to. So this week was super exciting because I finally achieved something that I have been looking forward to for quite a long time. One of the reasons, or a few of the reasons why I haven't been doing this earlier, probably fear of being judged, fear of not being good enough, fear of taking those first few steps, and probably thinking what other people are thinking about that. Well, let me back up just a little bit before I continue with the story. So last year, 2020, was supposed to be my busiest year yet teaching. My calendar was filled with every second weekend of a workshop internationally somewhere, either Animal Flow or PPSC, and I was meant to be traveling half the year basically. Well, then the pandemic happened, and we all know what happened. Paralyzed, not knowing what would happen, not knowing what we still can do, when we will be allowed back to do what we love to do, in my case what I love to do, to get together with people, to teach people, and to basically connect with many people. So a lot of uncertainty, a lot of unknown in the air for me, just like anyone else really in the world right now. And so by summertime I then decided, okay, I cannot wait until the government somehow decides that I would be okay to go out and teach again. I have to take some steps. I have to take a few steps forward in a direction that I know would fulfill me and would allow me to pursue new goals, new life goals. So I started working with a coach last August, I believe, working with that coach on my side to figure out what's important to me, what are my possible perspectives, and what are the things that I really want to create in my life and evaluate. As a result of that journey, I basically decided, okay, let me start my own journey of becoming a life coach. So I signed up for becoming a life coach, for taking my first certification, which was a huge investment financially, but also time-wise. And so those are quite a few hurdles, which were some of the reasons why I've never done that. Financially, big investment. Time-wise, I was never able to commit to something that intense because of my hectic teaching schedule. And then thirdly, what I mentioned at the beginning, the fear of being judged, the fear of not being good enough, the fear of thinking, what are other people thinking about me, pursuing that and actually offering my service as a life coach. Does anyone actually really want to hear what I got to say? Anyways, so in the end, talking to my coach lots of times, I took the step. I decided to take my certification. I went full on through the last few months, and I just finished it on the day of my birthday last week and received my certificate just a couple of days after. So I think this week, Wednesday, yes, I received my first certificate as a life coach. This is something I am super excited about because I've been wanting to work with people on a deeper level than just a physical level. And I say just in quotation marks because it is already quite something, and coaching to some part has always been part of my job. But man, having these tools now, having the understanding of the systems and the approaches, the structure, how to help people to define their goals, how to help people to accomplish and pursue their goals. This is something so exciting, and this certificate, I'm not a big believer in chasing certificates, but for me, this certificate has been one of the biggest achievements over the last few years. And I'm so happy to say this here because I got to use this super difficult time, the pandemic, where I was paralyzed in a sense of I wasn't allowed to do what I love most. I got to use that time to chase what I've been after for quite some years, and I took those hurdles, I took the steps to overcome those fears that I mentioned, and this is the beginning of a very exciting, cool new journey. So if you are stuck in your position, if you are in a position where you are thinking, man, I don't know what's going on with this world. The pandemic still going on. Who knows how long it's going on? I kind of am not clear about what I'm after. Maybe I want to define new goals in life. Maybe I want to figure out, how I got to where I am and how can I build new things from here to the future. If any of that sounds interesting to me, hit me up for a conversation on evaluating things, how we could possibly work together, and how I could maybe be of service for you to figure out your goals and to accomplish them. I'm super excited. Like I said, wonderful weather. It's February. I just turned 43 years. This is the beginning of a new journey for me, and sharing this with you now. If this is interesting for you, if you think I could be of service for you, hit me up. I'm looking forward to see your message. I wish you all the best out there, wherever you are in the world. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.